Rob's be able to reveal his identity when the time is right. Feminist organisation denied official registration, and enemies use feminists to destroy Freeburg. Let's go to work.
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Hello, my name is Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
To get to my front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either, but according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch, and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time. Another couple weeks at this rate and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shots. In my life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation. But Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all three of our sons supported me. The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, we sort of have a pact. The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son. I hear he's 30 years old. Of all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's gonna track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid, which of course means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
So much monologue.
Hello.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
At my police building, we find people faster than a funny old woman chirping on the phone with my wife's girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Let's not go back into that, Sally. Find my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call, and my patience is running thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving me, I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
Oh, poor man. Gonna die alone. Oh well, off to work. Alright then, Father got drunk, beat my mother again. This one looks pretty bad now, go to them, have a day off. Yes. That's it. I thought I fired you. Oh well, start the day. Nope, just go to map. And let's get started. Right, first call already, ouch. We're only 23 minutes into the day. Trusting a property, member of city's clean crew saw an elderly man approach an expensive car's parking lot, carrying an long iron rod. Whole street could hear him shouting, let's send Purdy, nothing was anyone alone on this one. Someone commits serious crime, feeds scene, chase goes to your detectives. Right. If they investigate crime scene, interview witnesses, gather what information they need, one of your detectives will investigate, Okay, so we'll send, put Mol on this one, proceed. And, I guess we'll just wait for a few more calls to come in. What's this? Race gang recently made trouble in the city, capturing 2 black town people beaten to death. They recently sent a message to the local radio in Primsville, but we don't actually have any. Well, we got Austin. Ouch. Let's have a look at the fares quickly. How many do we have? So we got quite a few actually. We got Austin. Oh, Stovall, he's so well trained as well. Robbins as well. Spain. Mosa. Armstrong. Some pretty good people gonna lose. Guess we have to find out what happens. No more calls. Seems like quite a quiet day actually. Here we go. Right, gas stations, events, highlights on the stolen cars list. We'll send Subaki. We'll send Fancy with you as well. That should be enough people for a stolen car report. Right, investigation has started. Detectives interview the witnesses, collect evidence from the scene, pursuing the investigation, expect results. Right, so now got a sequence of what's happened. Mr. Graham drove by in the sedan, shot him like a machine gun, didn't see much. Heard a few muffled shots, got what he deserved. Don't remember the car, and police these days do nothing. Right, drive by in the sedan, that's all we basically know. See what else we got then. Oh yep, it was obstruction of property report. Offender caught, officer unharmed, 10 points for you. 2 PM. Here we go. Desire Park. Whoops. Alright. Driver's note to be seen. Interview potential eyewitnesses. Wait at safe distance and search the car. So wait at safe distance. Alright. Offender escaped. Officer unharmed. Lost 10 points each. Oops. Right. Suspicious individual. Corey Ramsey, one mother of several children, has expressed her concerns about suspicion man watching by wearing bifocals, seated on a bench beside a playground, watching children for over an hour, taking photos. Also, Purdy and Austin, check this one out. And we'll have to wait what happens. Otherwise, it's been pretty quiet day this one. Nothing too serious apart from the homicide. Here we go. Let's see what's going on here. Offender caught, officers unharmed, 10 points each. Right, Mr. Boyd, I'm opening Freeburg's first martial arts club, first exhibition on the holds a sparring match where each of my students take out a new toughest cop. After the fight, I'll teach your man new tricks, something to help him out. Well, coach, he's my toughest cop. Send you on this one. Have fun out there. Just watch you accidentally like kill them or something. Actually, yeah, you probably seriously injured them. Please don't. Here you go. Let's see what the report has on this one. Text present new frames, different version of what might happen at the crime scene. Okay, so I got 3 frames. Pharmacy and 2 bits of sedan. Right. If they get it wrong half the time, but a good cop separate facts and fiction. Gay suspects need to figure out the true sequence of events. Right. Let's see what happened. Alright, I went to buy some medicine, was nearly hit by some idiot's car. So, medicine, idiot's car, shot. So, for the best, I guess. 6:30 PM. Let's see what happens here. Fight. Bartender reports a couple of dancers started fighting over tips. Catfight broke out in the street on stage. Then Yancey, Tsubaki, and Austin on this one. It's been a quiet day, so you can send out all 3 officers. Doubt anything will happen the rest of this day. Bartenders reported the fight has broken out. Patron of bar's bouncer. Purdy and Price. Whoops. And now I think we're out of officers. Let's hope nothing too serious comes in whilst we're out. Right, Chief, Just about nailed the Jap a few times. Too fast for me and they 1 points. I didn't really understand their rules. Can't keep track of points. Got carried away. Pull my back. Can he have day off? Yeah, I think I'll give you a day off, to be honest. If you pulled your back and you're quite an experienced cop, so kind of need you. Other than that, end of day. Let's see what we can do tomorrow. Here you go. On stage, 2 strippers guessing at it. And it's gone beyond arguing to full cat fight. Bouncers fast asleep. Clearly 2 ways to handle the situation. Drunk patrons are happily watching the fight. Nope. Yes. Strips continue fighting. Obvious police of presence. Step on the stage, try and separate girls. Ask bartender for a bucket of cold water and throw it at them. That actually worked. That's amazing. Well done, you guys. Best crime all the way. And other than that, take off this last crime, and then we'll see what happens. Right then. If in the court, officers unharmed, 10 points each. And that's it. Let's end the day. Right, shift A and shift B. Well, I guess we'll go shift A tomorrow. Let's end the day. Day 5. Retired police officer Thomas Blaine shoots pregnant woman. Mayor Rogers, city has no problem with racists. And Officer Blaine explains, I thought she was a suicide bomber. Ouch. Good luck explaining this one.
Why would a man need a barn? To store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn.
Illegal pills, I guess.
I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn. In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars, went fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn. I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn, especially guests with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
How long you been dating the lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Yeah. So now you're appearing in public with members of the Mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your Mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me, my family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the Mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead. You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's the damn fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
Right. Bit of dilemma, actually. I think I've got no choice really but to agree.
Give him my phone number and tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Jack,
Get the fuck out of my nice cozy barn, Frank.
Ouch.
At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in. I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, and I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once, sometimes with a little pride even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in Freeburg, especially for a cop. And here I am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the Mafia, or I'll come home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts. Right before the last hammer falls. Hey, remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a Mafia bitch. And all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago. That sound right to you?
Right then. Let's see what we've got today. Have you got any newspapers, maybe another interview? I assume it's just another day out in the field. Right then, shift day. These are our crops. And, well, start the day, see what happens. No songs. And let's get started. No matter your personal relationship with city administration, your police station at their mercy, wants to maintain reasonable working conditions, set an appropriate requests to the mayor. So go to affairs, City Hall. Decisions from City Hall depend on whether they're satisfied with your work. You can send requests once a week. The falls in charge city may refuse outright or accept some of the requests, only if you ask them what you need. So job slot, raise, SWAT upgrade. Not used SWAT yet, don't need them. Raise, not sure. No, if I have to fire the black people because of the thing earlier, don't need that. So let's try a raise. And close that. Straight off of a call. Every morning there's a dirty soaked bum sleeping at the cafe. Man refuses to go away, growls at anyone who comes near him. We'll send Spain and Samadhi to him. Here we go, messages. Tomorrow's deadline. And here's your week's salary. Hope disappoints. Witness looks on former window whilst an armed man with a stocking on his head entered the nearby liquor store. Or sent Stovall. I'll actually send the SWAT team out for this one. Let's see what happens. See what we can do with the SWAT team. Right, a fight in a residential area. Hot dog vendor reports saw two Elvis impersonators grappling each other on the sidewalk. Swearing in Spanish, beating each other with microphone stands. Send Robbins and Grants to that one. And poor old Birch Jr.'s left. Right, disorderly contact, officer Endicott, officer unharmed, 10 points each. These guys are now returned to station. SWAT team is now arriving. This will be an interesting one to see out. Choppers to exits, few people have already fled. Sneak up on back door, drive patrol car through the front window, or enter store through the main entrance. Go through the back door. Stick up man noticed the police residence took a cashier hostage. He's holding a gun, hostage head, back off or I'll blow his head face off. Meanwhile, cashier's yelling at an unknown language. Quiet Abdul, making things complicated. You in the mask, shut your face, drop the weapon. Silently take aim at the robber. Drop the weapon. Robber grows visibly nervous. Don't shoot please, need money. I'll let you leave uptight. Release hostages, 2 shop, cuffs or bloody bag. Offender caught. Officer unharmed. Civilians unharmed. 10 points bonus. And SWAT, we keep SWAT. Jack, this year organises a Golden Beast Hunt suddenly changed rules. Annual shooting contest features teams instead of single competitors. Can you send 2 of your finest marksmen? I'd really love to go in the competition. I'll send you Birch Jr. I'm not too happy about that one, to be honest. Or I have to send 2. Not too happy about this one. I guess we got to do it. Hot one today, a lot of people going for a swim. Last week 4 people drowned on the beaches. Press was uproar. Sent on to keep an eye on things. Spain, off you go. Right, city centre robbery. An antique Chinese necklace was stolen from Bao Liang whilst she was on the way to pawn shop. We'll put Beasley on this one. Let's proceed. Right, let's see what happens to the fight. Offender caught, officer unharmed, 10 points each. Not doing too bad, to be honest. Haven't lost too many criminals. It's now going to get a bit late. It's 4 PM. And it's like the crime's starting to lessen a bit. Right, investigation starts to the robbery. Right, Miss Lang, me and my husband in a difficult financial situation, going to pawn shop. She's been found for centuries, carrying necklace, and it's been stolen. Offender was on a motorbike. Couldn't see his face, dressed in a jacket. Not a local biker. Bald and have beards. Didn't see a weapon in his hand, just saw him grab and ride. Okay, so we've got a bit of a story coming on there, one. We did it, boy, we won, and just knows a lot about shooting. Even taught us a thing or two, invites hunting, celebrate a victory. So we're taking a day off. Not too great about that one, but if you guys really want that day off. Other than that, it's now getting a bit late. Now the robbery go. Open investigation. Right then. What's generally the same kind of thing. Drives in, snatched the bag, gone. Recently expelled from the right. Sequence complete. Chinese immigrant recently expelled from university. Got bonus points. Detective information about where are suspects. Sometimes there may be a number of locations to choose from. Right. To carry out arrest, 2 officers must escort the lead investigator to apprehend suspects. Okay. Also remember criminals react different ways. Friars and thieves surrender. Brutal killers want to see how many you can take with him. Can't send a SWAT, can't we? Right then, so we'll have to send Stovall and Robbins, our 2 most experienced police. Good luck, guys. Ooh, 2 calls. This one's quite serious. Guard went off smokes or a teenager riding up to the wall. Chase the brat up, you can take it from there. We'll send grants to this one. And you 3 are taking a day off. So, gallery titled Sex Operation Gang Youth in Ski Masks forced their way in. Started smashing exhibits. We don't need this in our city. I don't think we're going to have enough time to do that one, unfortunately. Nope. Well, it's time. End of day anyway. So, have a look at this one. Offender escaped. And a robbery. Offender caught. 20 points each. It's quite successful on that end. You're able to arrest all suspects. And other than that, I believe it'll be the end of the day now. 21. There you go, the vandalism. Offender escaped. Officer unharmed, but he lost 10 points. But I think that's that. So yeah, I'm going to end the episode here. Come back again tomorrow with more days. I think I'll do like 2 days an episode or something. Other than that, thank you all for watching. Game came out today, so you can now buy it on Steam. And yeah, see you guys next time. Do like and subscribe, share on social media, and goodbye.